Forgore. Chat, I forgore. My floor. My brother in Christ, I'm in no position to be doing push-ups right about now. I'll do them after this run. Mo glue, balloon sabotage, mo press, and icicle impale. Yeah, but I mean, like, while we are trying to stall out some of the round here, we're not trying to stall out the, you know, entire thing. Don't forget to flex a Paragon Totem in the end. If only I could afford it. I mean, the money is going to be, I mean, not necessarily incredibly tight, but... Balloon Crush. I mean, I would do it if I could. Does Balloon Crush stun ZOMGs? Saving 20k for memes? No, I'm gonna get first strike. It's just that there's so much going on in those later rounds that I need to be attentive for Fortify that I'm just not picking up. Like, as you can clearly see, like, I'm trying to do everything. Like, I'm trying to comprehend everything that I need to do here. But it's just that, like, there's just an overload of things that I need to be remembering there. And I'm just, it's like a sensory overload. I'm just sitting here, whoa! It's like the laser beams from the screen are just directly beaming into my eyes there. I just can't really do much about it. Other than I need to do this so repetitively here, and I just need to get good at it. Stuns everything except PADs. Not bad, not bad. And that right there is why we end up getting a pile of spikes, because sometimes it works and then other times it really, really does not. Okay, okay. I mean, if the new hero is gonna make everything, I think this is kind of like the perfect showcase to show everyone why Geraldo is very, very, very strong right now. Because a run like this would take just an absurd amount of practice to end up doing. And I feel like I'm getting away with it scot-free right about now. Tough round, put down blue. Etc, etc, etc. Yeah, so I think the big changes I would like to see to Geraldo, probably half glue uptime here. Like, if you're gonna be purchasing glue for the early game, that's fine. But then, if you want to, like, try to make it quote-unquote fair... add that Pierce back on late game there so it's not awful. I think those are the big changes that I'd want to see to Geraldo. How many glue rounds does glue? Glue lasts for 300 Pierce. So glue lasts until it runs out. The camo lasts for 10 rounds and it restocks every 13 rounds. So it lasts for a long enough time that if you wanted to permanently have it uptimable on one unit, it'll stay uptimed on one unit. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can skip Camo Village for only Shredder buffs. I mean, I could skip Camo on Village here, but you're already getting so many discounts that typically, more often than not, it's just worth it to just save yourself the hassle. That's more micro. Also, there is a... I should honestly be putting down a camo potion later on when I have a bit of excess money, so that I can do some shenaniganry. Clearly don't like micro. Yeah, micro is not exactly my #1 best friend right about now. As I've said clearly in this chat before, we don't do micro here. This is a microless channel. We're not a micro nerd. Except I am literally the very... I'm the very micro nerd. I'm very clearly the micro nerd that I sought out never to become. The micro noid. I was a little bit worried that I messed up my positioning there, but it seems like we're okay. We are nerd bad? Yeah, that is true. You become the very thing you sought to destroy. You were the chosen one, Frosty! You were to destroy the micro nerd, not become one of them! I hate you! Ah! Mortar is your most used tower now, but what did it cost you, Fortified? Your dignity, your soul. Delicious, delicious soul. That's a good soul. You thought it was Frost Steel? What? No. My name's just Frosty, dude. You good? We cool, Chief? See, I've tried many different solutions on this side here for 64, but a Maelstrom seems to be the one that just reliably works the most often. It really just depends on positioning there most of the time. Because you're dumb. It's alright, happens to the best of us, honestly. And the worst of us. I was wondering how people on Chum get Ray of Doom on Muddy Puddles and not use Bloons Solver on Ouch. They're built diff. Why don't you ask them? Mostly because they're just really good at the micro sort of stuff and they're really good at problem solving for very specific towers, right? Because, I mean, Bloons is a game about knowing the proper answers to situations. If you know the proper answer to a situation there, it turns out that the answer, all of the time, not as difficult as you may make it to be. Welcome back, Frank. I swear to God it always goes left, dude. Both of them left again. Unlucky. The sentiment is sort of the same, Phoenix, right? I would argue knowing the answer isn't as important as knowing why the answer is the answer, but yeah, okay, yeah, I'd definitely argue yes. You're right. 100%. Knowing why something happens is pretty dang important. Even still. Go for Spectre instead of Sky Shredder? I tried Spectre Sky Shredder, and the fact is that more often than not, it's actually just cursed. You have to spend a lot of money just making sure that you don't end up dying. In very specific situations. It's not worth it. Because, I mean, you know, I saw the Spectre doing 300% damage, and I'm like, finally, it's Spectre's time to shine. They've finally given Spectre what it needs to be a good tower. I'm sorry, but it was just not meant to be true. YouTubers do challenge editor because they post YouTube strategies, so they cut the part where they look like noobs? No, they're just too, they can't be asked to do it in one cut. That's just the long and short of it there. Like, if I'm gonna record something, I'm gonna record it, me trying to do it in one take there, and I'm gonna... If I make a mistake, I'm gonna just post the mistake there and be like, okay, so this is why said thing happened. So this is what you don't want to do in your runs here, right? Like, for example, if I was posting a tutorial here on Ravine, I'd be like, okay, so, you know, we kind of got messed up by this round here. Now, why did that happen? You know, what was so bad about this round here that made us go and do this? Because I think being able to see that side of things as well is quite important, right? Like, it's important to know why does something work this way? These spike balls carry mid-game, no shoot T4 isn't half bad, tank in time most, and no smoke, refuse to elaborate, falls off like a truck late game. Literally died to one super ceramic afterwards. Chad spiked balls, Virgin spiked mines. It checks out. It's an old meme, but it checks out, sir. Sheesh. It's done! We've proven it! We've done it! Ravine speedrun from start to finish. Fully fast forwarded the entire time. No pauses, no breaks, no nothing. We've done it. Oh my god, chat. We did it. We finally did it. Hot diggity dog. Woo! Eat your heart out, Bloons fans. Oh my god, we actually did it, dude. Hot damn. And all it took was one insanely busted hero.